This one is definitely for the tech geeks out there. But obviously, Intel and AMD are arguably the best CPU makers out there. Now we got to look at Apple with what they're doing with their Apple Silicon for MacBooks and stuff like that. But in the world of PCs, it's AMD and Intel, and now it's definitely AMD at the top. AMD has moved so much that they're now 50% of the server CPU market, which is unbelievable, man. It's really impressive. But Intel kind of got caught with their pants down and stopped innovating while AMD was back there working this entire time. And yeah, they're about to take over Intel. They're going to be above 50% very soon, you know, and they're willing to start making chips in the TSMC plant that just opened up in Arizona. Now, they even admitted it's going to cost 5 to 20% more to make the chips, but they're okay with it. And I think this is actually a big win for the US, really. Now, you're not going to have the most advanced nodes here in the US. They're going to keep that in Taiwan, obviously, for many reasons. But now we have a whole different problem, and Microsoft is getting attacked for this. So is AMD, amongst many other tech companies, is that they're attacking H1B visa um, holders in the US and they're trying to take them out. You know, some of the best tech designers are going home as Trump is attacking the H1B workers. By the way, in case you don't know what an H1B is basically having a visa to come to the US and be able to work. And if they don't have a job, I believe they have 60 days before they have to leave the country or find another job where they get sponsored by a company. You know, and this is really a bad trend because now the best scientists are now leaving. The best scientists are not American born, they're not American citizens. You know, and of course, Silicon Valleys are popping up everywhere in China, in India, all over the place, you know. Now, it's not that foreigners are taking over the jobs or the best paying jobs, but most Americans are simply not skilled enough or qualified for those available jobs, and it kind of sucks. Now we have a different problem that has been created to deal with. So, what's next? Who are going to be the next innovators? Or are we going to be teaching people what to do in college finally and actually teach them how to work a trade? Let's see.